Potential buyers of this crossover probably knew that the Peugeot 4007, in fact, slightly turned Mitsubishi Outlander XL with all the ensuing advantages. Moreover, one of the minuses also became a plus when choosing in favor of Peugeot, because its appearance is much more interesting than that of the original. Peugeot 4007 differs from its Japanese prototype mainly in appearance. There is also a third brother, Citroën C-Crosser. Moreover, the French have common engines, gearboxes with all-wheel drive transmission and suspension design with steering. Peugeot 4007 was produced with both 5 and 7-seater saloon and 3 engines, petrol 2.0, 147 horsepower, and 2.4 liters, 170 horsepower, from Outlander and French turbo diesel 2.2 liters, 156 horsepower. The standard petrol version has a 5-speed manual transmission, while the turbo diesel has a 6-speed one. For a surcharge, a variator was installed on gasoline options. Peugeot 4007 in the basic Con4 pack version meant front-wheel drive and mechanics, ABS, ESP, dusk sensor, cruise control, front and side airbags, climate control, electric windows and heated mirrors. The premium version added headlight washers, heated front seats, and 16-inch alloy wheels. The Peugeot 4007 Premium Pack came with leather interior, power driver seat, xenon headlights, parking sensors, Rockford audio system, CD changer and 18-inch wheels. It also has footrests, a third row of seats and an automatic second row folding mechanism. Gasoline engines are the same in design and reliability. They use a strong chain in the timing drive. The engines do not have hydraulic valve compensators, they are regulated by the selection of washers every 100,000 kilometers. Periodically, it is necessary to control the condition of the auxiliary drive belt rollers. The fact is that by 60,000 kilometers the roller is made of plastic wear out, and the belt has a chance to come off them. Turbo diesels with a common rail power system are generally trouble-free. After 4 to 5 years of operation, it is necessary to replace the glow plugs as a preventive measure. In order not to spend money on new injection nozzles, they should be periodically flushed with a special liquid. The durability of the fuel pump depends on the quality of the fuel, so it is better to refuel at proven gas stations. At the manual gearbox, by 150,000 kilometers, the arm bushings wear out. The CVT from Ison on early versions twitches and works noisily. After 2008, it became more durable. The Peugeot 4007 all-wheel drive transmission operates in 3 modes, 2WD, front-wheel drive, 4WD, all-wheel drive, and lock. The center clutch is forcibly blocked. There are almost no weak points in the transmission, except perhaps an outboard bearing, which wears out after 100,000 kilometers. True, it changes along with the cart-end shaft. In the fully independent suspension of the Peugeot 4007, the main gripes are with the front shock absorbers, which can leak for 15,000 kilometers. Wheel bearings, which are changed separately from the hubs, are also short-lived. Racks and bushings of stabilizers nursed more than 100,000 kilometers. In the rear suspension, except for the hub bearings, nothing breaks before 100 to 130,000 kilometers. True, with a full load, the suspension breaks through, so every 2 or 3 years you have to change sagging springs. The engines are reliable and run on 92-octane gasoline. At risk, a radiator, oxygen sensors, mass airflow, idling. Mechanical boxes are durable. There were problems with CVTs in early versions, but after 2010 they were fixed. In an all-wheel drive transmission, by 100,000 kilometers it is necessary to update the outboard bearing, which changes as an assembly with the cart-end shaft. With long slipping off-road, the electronically controlled clutch overheats. In the front suspension, shock absorbers do not have a long service life. Wheel bearings do not last long, which can be changed individually, and not in pairs. Ball joints are guaranteed to withstand 90,000 kilometers or more. The rear suspension usually does not make itself felt before 130,000 kilometers. Until this period, only wheel bearings and springs, which sag during frequent operation of the machine with a full load, may not survive. In the brake system, more than 60,000 kilometers rarely withstand discs. Over time, the camber angles of the rear wheels leave. The body is not subject to corrosion, and the paintwork is weak. The rear windows are skewed. In this case, you have to change the U-shaped sealing gum and file the fasteners of one of the guides. Also crack,